What's up, YouTube? Unitas back on another video, and today I'll be going over the top 15 quarterbacks inside of Madden Ultimate Team 22. And I just want to say that I missed you guys. I was gone for the weekend. I went snowboarding up at Lake Arrowhead. It was a lot of fun. I was with my girlfriend. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at snowboarding. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was a lot of fun. Maybe I'll throw a clip in there for you guys of me snowboarding. But yeah, I mean. Anyways, I wanted to come out to you guys with the top 15 quarterback ranking list because I think you guys deserve to know who the best quarterbacks are, who you should be going after, because a lot of theme teams do not have a quarterback at the current moment. So yeah, I want to show you guys who you guys should be getting, where they rank in my mind as a competitive Madden player. So yeah, let me go ahead and get into this. I guess we'll go from here downwards because it's the newest quarterbacks in the game right now. So Tim Tebow, so S tier obviously is the best. A tier is like still very good, very usable, just not that top level yet. And then B is average, like you can use them, they're just not amazing. And then anything below that, you basically shouldn't be using them. So we'll start off with Tim Tebow. I think Tim Tebow is an A quarterback. I think he's almost there at elite, but the thing that's holding him back is he's lefty and his release is very slow. So he does get escape artist, he does get gunslinger, he's on a very good theme team. So all those things are very good and make him very good in elite, I'd say. But if he could get that release and maybe the fact that he's lefty also holds him back a lot. So I think those two things hold him back from being an S-tier quarterback, but he is still very, very good in my opinion. Next, we'll do Tony Romo. Tony Romo, I think he's also another A-tier quarterback. He doesn't get escape artist, which with how many gunslinger escape artist quarterbacks there are in the game, that's very crucial to have in my opinion. His release also isn't very good. It's not that great. I think he could be a lot better in my opinion. A lot of people like to use him. He is on a very desirable theme team, but I just could not see myself using him. I need a mobile quarterback. I mean, some of you guys, I know you guys like to, some of you like to sit in the pocket and kind of work your magic through there, but I think that even if you like to sit in the pocket, you need to be able to, have that mobility to be able to run away from guys if your body gets sacked. If nobody's open, there's a lane up the middle. If you want to take some extra yards like that, stuff like that, I think that's important to be able to have some speed. So Tony Romo, in my opinion, he's still very good. I like the abilities he's able to get. He gets some good abilities, but he's just not S tier. I would personally use Tim Tebow over him. Next, we'll do Boomer Esiason. I think he's also an A-tier quarterback. I think he's lower than Tony Romo and also Tim Tebow. He does get Jets, Bengals, and Cardinals chemistry, so all three of those teams are pretty good. Jets, still are very, very good inside of Madden right now. Same with the Cardinals. The Bengals might be getting better. We'll see what happens, but honestly, my only hit at Boomer Esiason is that he is lefty, and lefty quarterbacks just people aren't used to them and they tend to not be as good. So that's my only hit at Boomer, really, from being a top guy. Like, a lefty quarterback could definitely be good, do not get me wrong. Mike Vick, if he gets a good card, I definitely think he could be an S-tier level player. Mike Vick is good, very, very good every single year. He just doesn't have a great card yet. Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray is a B-tier quarterback. I really do. I think he is. Honestly, the only thing holding them back from being an S-tier quarterback is that he does not have Gunslinger. Gunslinger is so important. It's the best ability in the game. If you do not have Gunslinger, you're giving yourself a big handicap. You need Gunslinger. So the fact he doesn't get that alone is what sets him so far back. So once he gets a card that gets Gunslinger, definitely you could see him up in the S tier, especially since Cardinals theme team's getting a lot better as the year progresses. Peyton Manning is going to be the next quarterback. Peyton Manning, I think he's in A above Boomer. I think he's an A tier quarterback. He does get higher on master. He's got a decent release. And he gets gunslinger. The only thing I do not like about Peyton Manning is he's a slug. The dude's a tortoise. I mean, good luck throwing anywhere outside of the pocket. He's just. I mean, you need to be able to move at least a little bit. Like you can't have zero mobility as a quarterback inside of Madden. It's just not going to work. I do think he's better than Boomer a little bit. I do not think he's better than Tony Romo. I think I would use Tony Romo. I think I would use Tony Romo over Peyton Manning all day, every day. So that's what I think personally. So next, I think we'll do Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford, at one point, I think you could argue was the best quarterback inside of Madden, but now I think he's a B tier quarterback. I think he's better than Kyler Murray because he does get gunslinger, but he's just, I don't know why, but I think he's just not there yet. I think he's not at that level of, yet, but that card right now is not at that level of being an A tier quarterback plus. He's not on any really desirable team. He doesn't have very good speed. So I think he's not that great. Next, I think we got Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is by far an S tier quarterback. He's a top 3 quarterback in the game. I'll get into it a little bit later if I think he's number 1, 2, or 3. But he is definitely an A tier quarterback. S tier quarterback. Top 3 quarterback of the game. You could be super competitive with this guy. All the sweaty players you're going to run into most likely will have him or Derrick Henry inside of their lineup using him because that's how good they are. That is the level that they play at. They are just that good. So definitely Jalen Hurts. He gets gunslinger. He has a good release. He has a good throw on the run. He's got escape artist. All those things are what makes him a really great quarterback. So Jalen Hurts, easily an S tier quarterback. Next, we'll do Cam Newton. I do think Cam Newton is a top 15 quarterback in Madden. I would rank him personally. I think I'd rank him right here. He gets escape artist. He gets gunslinger. Actually, he might not get escape artist, but he does get gunslinger. Cam Newton is a very decent quarterback. He's not crazy good. Like, you're not going to see very many good players using him. But personally, the way I like to play, I think Cam Newton would play better for me than Peyton Manning, and definitely better than Boomer Esiason. But I definitely think Cam Newton is usable, especially because he's free. That alone, I feel like, makes him that much higher because of the fact that he's free. You get him from solo challenges. That definitely elevates his game and puts him at a higher tier for sure. Moving on to, let's see, Josh Allen. Josh Allen, very, very underrated card. The dude is not very expensive. His price is going up a little bit because he's expected to be getting a playoff card. This dude is cheap. He gets gunslinger. He's got a great release. He's got some good mobility. I would use him probably over all of these quarterbacks except for maybe these two right here. I would use him over all these quarterbacks. I think he's very good, very underrated. I'm taking in the fact that his price is very low, along with the fact that he gets gunslinger. He's got some good mobility. He gets dead eyes that I like, roaming dead eyes, stuff like that. I think that really makes him elite. And yeah, I think that he's definitely very, very good and still usable. Go out and get him if you guys do not have him, not because you're going to use him, but because you got to expect him to get a new card. So I would say go out and get that card because it's very, very good. On next to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is an S-tier quarterback. I think he's number 2. I personally use him. I have not used Jalen Hurts, but I've heard plenty saying that Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the game right now. But the only reason I am still using Derrick Henry over Jalen Hurts is simply because of the fact he gets Aaron Rodgers' release, which I need a quick release. Quick releases makes up for so much. Just being able to get the ball out sooner, quicker, really gives you a big step on your game, really gives you an advantage inside of competitive games when you're going to get sacks, stuff like that, pressure. The only hit on him that I have is that he does not get any dead eyes and his throw on the run is so low. So that is why maybe I would use Jalen Hurts over Derrick Henry moving forward. But I still don't have any complaints. He gets gunslinger, he gets escape artist, he has Aaron Rodgers' release. So he is by far easily a top 2 quarterback in the game. And if you do not have him, I would go out and get him unless you have Jalen Hurts already. Otherwise, I would go get him. Moving on, Patrick Mahomes. I think he might be around the 15 spot. Like, he's probably right here. He's nothing amazing, but he's also, he's okay. He does get gunslinger. The thing that holding him back is he's so slow. He's got the same speed as this Matthew Stafford card. Like, Madden really did him dirty. EA did him very dirty. So the card could be a lot better. I'm sure he'll get a playoff card or something like that pretty soon. But he is very, very good, except for the fact that he's very slow. So he's still a top 15 quarterback. I would say go get him, but the only downside is that he's very, very slow for his card. Now on to Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham, in my opinion, is a top A tier quarterback. I think he's better than all these cards right here in the A tier. I think he's the best out of all these A tier cards. I used Randall for a very long time. He gets Gunslinger. I think he does get Escape Artist, but he can't do both. I used him for a long time. I had a lot of success with him. I rocked Gunslinger, roaming Deadeye on him, made every single throw on the run. He gets 92 speed on without a theme team, 94 speed. He gets 94 speed without a theme team, 96 on a theme team. Very mobile, even without Escape Artist. Made so many crazy plays. I have a bunch of videos with Randall Cunningham. I love this card a lot. I'm thinking about maybe switching my theme team soon, so if I ever did, I would definitely consider going out and getting this card if he fit on one of the theme teams I was thinking about switching to. So definitely a very good and elite card. Definitely would suggest getting him if you're on a budget. If you can't afford these top 2 quarterbacks right here, he's just as good, especially if he's on the theme team that you have. Go out and get him. He is very, very good. Very well worth it for sure. All right, moving on. This new Johnny Unitas card. He gets Gunslinger, Horror Master, and Escape Artist. The first person in Madden to be able to get all 3 abilities. The only hit that I've seen so far is that he's got a slow release. He's got like the second slowest release in Madden. But other than that, I mean, at 11 AP though, I think that's a lot to be spending on a quarterback, only having 4 AP available. But a lot of people really like the ability to have Horror Master along with Escape Artist and Gunslinger. Gunslinger is essential. We already know that. So I think he's a bottom S tier quarterback right now. I think he's higher than all these A guys right now, mainly because he gets the big 3 abilities. So definitely would say he's a top 3 quarterback. Probably number 3. So I think I'm only gonna put 3 quarterbacks in S, but he's definitely an S tier quarterback. You can go get him. And then the next guy I want to go over is this Scrambling Tom Brady. All right, he's actually right here. The Scrambling Tom Brady. I think I would rate him probably higher than Kyler Murray because he does get some good abilities. He's got some decent speed. He's a budget card. He's underrated a little bit, so you could definitely go get this card. Very good, very, very good. Yeah, he's definitely very good if you're starting a no money spend team. You need somebody to use for cheap, for free. Definitely a card you could go get. Would definitely recommend it. I'm running the Bucs theme team, but I'm just not using it because I have Derrick Henry, who I think is a top 2 quarterback in the game. So I'd be really doing myself a disadvantage. Otherwise, if I was starting out a new team, I definitely would try out and use Tom Brady to start off the run. I think he's a great starter to a no money spend team. The next guy I'm going to go over is the new Baker Mayfield that came out. This isn't what his card art looks like, but they don't have him on here. But the new 95 Baker Mayfield, I think he is probably right here. He's an A-tier quarterback. He gets Horror Master, he gets Gunslinger, and he's got 88 speed stock. So pretty good. His release isn't horrible. I use him in the gameplay. I struggled a lot, but I did play some good players, so I'm not going to blame it fully on him. But he still is a very good quarterback, mainly because of the abilities he gets. You wouldn't expect Baker to be having that great of a card or that good because simply of the fact that he hasn't been doing good in real life, but it is a flashback card, so there is that. And yeah, guys, that's going to do it. That's the top 15 quarterbacks I believe are in MUT. These are the top 15 guys I have inside of Madden Ultimate Team 22. This is how I would list them. It's in order from left to right in each row, who I think is the best for those tiers. Any of these guys are doable inside of Madden. You can use any of these guys and be successful, but obviously the one at the top and the one at the bottom are definitely, in my opinion, just that much better. I do think Jalen Hurts is way better than Patrick Mahomes, but they're still both usable and you can still be competitive with both of them. So you could really use any of these quarterbacks, but some of them are better than the others. So definitely, take this how you will. And I put price and abilities, speed, all play styles, took that all into account. So maybe you have this different. Let me know what you guys think. what you guys would do differently in this tier list, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
S1, I was the best one. You thinking way back, you should've kept them. You always question all of my methods. I try to hold you down, I just want you around. I swear that you don't check your phone. I be pulling in the coupe on my own.